Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive light worker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hey there, thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast. Today, we're going to talk about dreaming bigger. Too often we get hung up in the details and we start micromanaging manifesting, and that can actually derail you completely. You have to leave the how wide open so that you leave openings for miracles to enter. Trusting that the universe will provide is a really tall order, but one of my manifesting mastermind clients has inspired all of us in our group as we witness her reclaiming her health and freedom. I think the best way to share her story is if we let Netta tell it herself.
Hi, Netta. Thank you for chatting with me about your manifesting. How are you?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Good. Well, I was excited to talk to you because you have been manifesting like your whole life is changing and it's so exciting. And so I wanted to ask, like, before we started working together, where were you when you decided I'm going to join this mastermind? Where were you?
Well, before I decided to join Mastermind, I had just made the move to a new town, and I was still pretty much home 90% of the time. Since joining Mastermind or talking to you about joining Mastermind, and then I did a challenge, and then I did another challenge. But before we did that first one where you really talked to me about it, I had been home. After that, I was like, okay, I'm really going to start this business with my friend. And I talked to her and she's like, awesome. And it went from, oh, well, we'll start this after the first of the year to we started it in September.
I remember the day that you sent me in Messenger the picture of your guys' store sign. And I was like, oh, you did it. Oh my gosh. So exciting.
Yeah. So it was like turbo speed. And I don't think I've stopped since.
No, you haven't. And since we've started doing the mastermind, another thing that I love about your journey has been that you wanted to manifest a van. And we kept focusing on the van. And then all of a sudden, all these other medical things started falling in line because you were focused on the end result of, I would like more personal freedom. And then all these surprises started happening. You want to talk about how that all came about?
Well, that probably goes with what you say, watch what you ask for.
Right.
I asked for personal freedom. I didn't put a limitation on that.
Right.
And then here falls into my lap the surgery that I thought was just going to help me lose weight. No. The doctor says, no, we're going to get you to where you're not walking with any assistive device. And I'm like, personal freedom, here I come.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so amazing. And how much do you think the mastermind has helped you, like with your mindset that you can do anything?
Well, I don't think I would have been brave enough to set the appointment without the mastermind, and my best friend, of course. But I had to get into the mindset where I was like, okay, I can achieve something. And then it's like, well, the mastermind helped me realize that I could achieve a lot more than what I was limiting myself to.
Yes.
I stopped listening to I can't because of. And that's something I learned in the mastermind.
Yes, I love that. And how much do you think it has helped having different metaphysical tools in your tool bag to help you keep your mind right, and keep your vibration up. How's that help?
Well, when it's rough for me to really think positive, I'll pull out an amulet and say, I'm needing support. Are you here to support me? And that thing will spin like you wouldn't believe. One day it spun so bad that the chain on it broke.
Wow. My husband loves pendulums, and he had one once that it started spinning so much that the chain flew off. We're like, what?
Yeah. So now I've learned that I may not fully understand yet what all the tarot cards mean, but I get a generalized idea with the help of the meditation along with the tarot cards.
Yes. And my belief is that tarot cards are like a tool. And so if you can tap into your own intuition, it can totally give you direction for meditating and that kind of thing. You don't have to know the exact meaning. So
I find that I've opened my mind a lot more, and I have these guardian angels and spirit guides yelling at me to open my mind,
right?
Because I've always been sensitive to a few things, and I've shut myself off after my accident.
Right.
So they've been pretty much yelling at me, and now I'm recognizing the signs, and I'm recognizing, oh, well, this isn't a bad thing.
Right. And does that make you feel a little bit more supported so that you're not in anxiety and fear, right? Because you've got a team around you helping out?
Yes. And I feel like that I'm not so alone.
Yes. I love that. Love that. So what would you say to somebody who's thinking about the mastermind? What would your advice to them be?
Be careful what you ask for.
No limits.
You might get a lot more than you ever imagined you would. However, it's eye-opening. It's life-changing. It's been life-changing for me and Wendy in this business. This is the first month that our business paid for all the bills.
Congratulations! And you guys haven't been in business very long, so this is amazing.
Yes,
love that.
So that's a huge accomplishment.
Yes. Netta, I am so impressed with you, because I know when we first met, you had told me that, you had an accident, and there's some traumatic brain injury, and you had all these limits. And now do you feel like maybe some of them were self-imposed? You're trying to, grow out of that?
I think some of it was me just repeating what my original doctors told me, that you're never going to be able to do this. So I've always said, no, I can't, I can't do that. Yeah. So I think some of it was self-imposed because I was listening to everybody around me.
Right.
Instead of trying.
Yeah.
So amazing. Now I'm going to the gym. I'm working on the new step, working,
Yeah, you have a business.
I'm working to get out of my bubble.
Yeah, you are. And you're traveling, because you guys go to those shows. So you're traveling.
Yep.
And all the stuff that you never thought you could do. You amaze me. I'm inspired every time I hear from you and all the stuff you're doing. It's so fantastic.
When I'm able to get on a plane again, that'll be like a true miracle for me.
Yes. And you will. I have no doubt you will. Yeah. So. Do you feel that way now too? Do you have that kind of hope now?
Yes. Yep. I have a goal. I want to be able to get on a plane, not this summer, obviously, but next summer, I want to get on a plane.
And you will. Where are you going to go? Where are we going to envision that you're going?
Well, I have a friend that lives in California, and I want to go out and see her.
Will you be able to put your feet in the Pacific Ocean?
I hope so, because she lives right by the ocean.
Yay! Okay, I'm already seeing you with your feet in the Pacific Ocean. That's amazing. It will totally happen, I believe.
So, and my best friend's from California, and she drives there all the time. But I want to be able to fly out there, go to Disneyland, spend time with my friend. She's an author and a narrator, and just be able to go, into these little shops I never could go into.
Yeah. And I completely see that in your future. That is definitely achievable, especially with all of these, surgery and health things that are coming up. You're going to have your life back. I'm so excited.
Yeah. I have all kinds of things, and we've put out there that I need to get this many quote orders so that I can pay for my co-pays. And
you're already on your way.
Yes. I sold one of my already done quilts and have an order for a new design.
Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Okay, well, is there anything else you want to say, or do you have like a favorite part of Mastermind that is your favorite?
I would say if you're considering the 12-week Mastermind, do the challenge and follow the guidelines and use your tools, and you'll be a success.
Yes, I agree.
And if you love the challenge and seeing some amazing results from just doing the 4-week challenge, I highly suggest doing the 12 weeks.
Yes, and it's great. It's a great group. It's been amazing so far. So.
Yeah, I mean, I gained 5 new friends.
Definitely. Yes, we have a really good group. So I love that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for chatting with me and being here. And I just I'll be cheering you on the whole way while you go to Disneyland.
That's my goal, is to be able to get, and even be able to sit in a seat and go on a ride.
Yes. Why not? You totally can.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's just, it might not sound like much, but it is.
It's huge, from going to being almost all housebound to being a business owner, flying out to Disneyland. I mean, girlfriend, whoa, that's a lot.
Yep.
Change.
Exactly. So I'm glad I asked for personal freedom, even though it took me in a direction I never even thought I would go.
Right? But how amazing that you'll be able to have your life back. I just think that's so incredible. So the universe always has a plan. Just sometimes we're too afraid to think big enough. And I just think that you really opened everything up to make everything possible.
Yeah. I mean, you told me to think bigger when I put a goal down, and I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want this, but I really don't foresee this happening. You're like, nope, this is your goal.
It's happening, Netta. We're doing it.
And I'm like, okay. And I never thought that we would even come close to what we're doing.
Yeah. And now we're working on getting those co-pays made. You can do it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Because the surgery is going to open up so much. So I have full confidence I will have the full copay by June.
Yes, I believe it wholeheartedly. You will. But thank you so much for chatting with me, and I'm sending you all the good vibes. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Have you been struggling with health challenges? Or maybe you want to start a new business? You can do it. I would love to show you how. You can schedule a free Q&A meeting with me over Zoom. The link is right down there in the show notes. I can't wait to meet you.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.